Okay, our next guest on the Christmas show has been an actor, he's been a theatre producer, and now, because of the pandemic, he's turned into a hugely successful candle maker. Joe Ray joins us. Joe, how are you, sir?
I'm great, Robin. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for joining us. Now, we had Pam on the show a few minutes ago, and as I just discovered, you were a massive fan of the classic days of EastEnders, as I was as well.
Absolutely loved it. And still my favourite line is when Roy, after all the betrayal that happened in EastEnders, says to her, "I hate your earrings." Still brilliant. The best put-down line ever, but you can't beat it.
Let's not talk about EastEnders anymore, because you've had an interesting time, haven't you?
I have, like everybody. I had a career that I'd worked in all my life doing theatre, first as an actor and then as a producer. And like everybody, March 2020, everything changed. So out of work, out of job, nothing to do, all the theatres closed and didn't know what to do next. And all of a sudden, me and Lynn, my wife, having a glass of wine, brainstormed and the idea came up, why don't you make candles?
Right.
So I started to make a few and they were great. And then I spent the rest of the first lockdown developing this range of candles, and I've now got 30 of them.
But how do you do this? I mean, a complete change of career. Did you have to go to candle school, or did you simply go on YouTube and just learn?
YouTube and books are a wonderful thing. And it's not, it isn't rocket science in terms of you get a jar, you put in wax and fragrance oil and blah, but there is a knack to it, there is a bit of an art to it, and it takes a while to get them burning right. And an awful lot of money to invest. And because I had a lot of time, everybody, I wasn't going anywhere, I wasn't doing anything, I literally used every day creating these, and I burnt hundreds and hundreds and hundreds just to get it right.
They're all different smells, aren't they? So
yes.
Tell us what we have then.
That one you've got is my recent one, which is cocoa sandalwood, because people kept asking me for a sandalwood, and I'll be honest, I don't particularly like the smell. But so this blend of cocoa and sandalwood is absolutely beautiful. It will remind you of your summer holidays, doesn't it?
That's lovely.
It's almost like a bit of sun cream in it. That one's Botanic Gardens. Because yes, Buckfast. Buckfast and students. No, it's lilies and roses. It's supposed to smell like a botanical garden.
Oh,
what do you think of that?
You can really smell the roses in there.
And the thing about it is some people don't like roses and a lot of people don't like lilies, but put them together in that blend, beautiful.
And of course you have one inspired by a big West End musical as well, don't you?
I do, of course. I have one called Miss Saigon. Yes. You had to have a nod to theatre in there somewhere. So the inspiration has been taken by things I love, so Miss Saigon's in there, but then also the places that we know. We have a candle called Helen's Bay, which smells of money. No, it smells of rock salt and driftwood. It's supposed to smell like the seaside.
Right.
We have one called Lady Dixon, which was inspired by Rose Week up at Lady Dixon Park. Yeah. And of course we have Botanic Gardens, which smells of lilies and roses and not Buckfast.
There we go. Okay, well if people want to get their hands on these candles, how do they do that?
Well, I have them in a few stockists. I have them in Penelope's flower shop in East Belfast, Warden's in Newton Ards, which have been fantastic, and the Yarn Patch out in Hollywood. So you can get them there, or else the easiest way to get them is online at leoandlyncandles.com.
And of course the Lyn comes from your wife and the Leo comes from your son, doesn't it?
Yeah, indeed. So the way I see it is sell what you love. And we use that for the branding and so on, because we wanted to make it quite classy, but also have that lovely warm feel like a family, because you're bringing it and you're burning it in your home. So we wanted something that looks lovely in your home.
Brilliant. What's Christmas got in store for you?
Christmas is, we've got traditions at Christmas, except for last year. We managed to escape and go to Lanzarote for the week, but this year we're back at home. We have guests round on Christmas Eve, and then Sunday's quite traditional, or Christmas on whatever day it is, but it's quite traditional, you know, the turkey, opening presents, you know, etc. So it'll just be me, Lynn and Leo, lots of food and the TV.
Lovely. Thank you for coming in. Have a great Christmas.
Thank you, Robin, and Merry Christmas.